Hello all, hope all is well. I would like to express my annoyance, disdain and regret. So the D drive of my laptop decided to stop working. So it cut the recording short, and long story short, I ended a war that I was previously in now the United States, grabbed a couple of the new missions, but yeah, there's essentially about 10-15 years lost, so I'm really sorry for that. I know I said before I was going to upload this in snippets, but since I decided that actually I'm going to do it just to continue a series, I'm quite annoyed at it. So, it was actually so bad, I've uninstalled and reinstalled EU4. Like, I literally had to take it off my computer so I could then put it back on. I don't know what had happened. It's like my entire laptop just froze up and just decided to not want to work anymore. Again, it's more of a frustration for me than it is an actual adverse effect on this series, I guess, because the overall principle's still there. There's still lots of game to play, but you know, doesn't mean it's not disappointing when it happens. So yeah, a lot more claims. I mean, a lot more calls are done. Forming the US has also given me the US flag. I believe it's accurate towards the actual time frame of the game because it's not the 51 stars. Of course, there's still the 13 stripes for the 13 founding colonies, but I'm fairly certain that the number of stars for this version of the flag is for the states in the whole 13 colonies area, or rather colonial Eastern America. Please correct me if that's wrong. I don't think that'd be too far away from the truth as a stipulation, but it would be nice to know. Again, my knowledge on America is not great, so any education is good education. I think this guy's going to go for... I think Powatomi's going for my capital. I really should make some thoughts. I'll give that more of a consideration now. I am the United States of America. My land should be better protected. Quiz had just sat there black flagged in my lands for reasons unbeknownst to me. I mean, technically it makes sense, but it's kind of psychotic. Why have I lost a... Why have I lost a... Why have I lost an entire estate? I haven't set anything that disables any estates. That's so weird. Burgers and planters. Is it something to do with becoming America? Does United States actually change it? It shouldn't do, because I'm still a constitutional republic. There should have been no changes. Right. Okay. I'm genuinely befuddled about that one. But realistically, it's not a problem. What is a problem is this fleet maintenance. Need to sort that out. It will be sorted out when I get more states, which is on my prioritization list. It's economic ideas and coring while I can, then the states. Didn't realize Miami's also in this war. Of course I know Powatomi's in this war. I'm going to invest in higher quality troops, or whatever. Give me the army tradition. I've got enough manpower for the moment. Plus army tradition will affect my mercenaries' ability to do stuff. yeah, once I've secured all this, I will definitely start to fortify in my lands. I want to also start getting some courthouses on the go. Stronger cannons, very nice. Let's go with the Pridra Arrow. I like having the morale damage. Although sometimes it is just nice to stack up the unit fire damage, just to make the losses on their side so strong. So how the pips work is offensive and defensive isn't about whether you're attacking or defending in a fight. It's actually to do with how much you deal and how much you take. So for instance, the Condottieri infantry will take less unit losses on a shock phase than the Reformed Gallagly would. But the Reformed Gallagly also takes... Actually no, they've both got one in defensive morale, but it deals extra morale damage when they attack. So the armies are more likely to win fights based on having the extra morale damage, even though they deal less unit defeats. It's pretty much how it works. That's a simplified version. I believe both Ludi and Red Hawk have videos explaining the pips a lot better than that, but that's just like the real shortened version. I guess that's the insane TLDR version. Either way, the United States is coming on quite nicely. I don't want to piece anybody out yet because I'm not really paying attention. Can I piece this out though? They have no troops, and I have their land. First off, I want to claim Hassani in Hassani. Looking good. Give me 1 second. Okay, good. I'm definitely recording. I didn't want this to also be part of the wasted footage. I'd have been so disappointed. And it's putting the video back into the proper D drive, which is now recognised. What happened before, I do not know, and I hope it doesn't repeat itself. Let's go manpower modifier for now. I want to build the surplus back up. Will Quiz also peace out? Yes. So I can peace out Quiz. I'll wait till the diplomat's back and then peace out Cascri. Calusa is now turned to cotton. Decent trade good. As long as you don't get the price of cotton reduction. I think that's more of an effect if the leading trader of cotton becomes a European nation, because it normally starts as like Barmanis or Vijayanagar or someone in India. Excuse my ignorance. I can't remember the initial game states for all the stuff. Might war with anyone out here? No. Oh, these guys wanting to attack me again. Right, that will go away. I want to force this off. Right, now I'm going to move this down, keep this away. Yeah. Okay, good. Sorry, I was once again checking. I'm now getting too paranoid about this. About this recording thing. I don't need the construction cost modifier yet. I'll do that when I levy church tax as well. Yeah, they're all going to move away now that I'm here. He's going to try and siege the capital? No. He's also running away because I'm coming by with my 30k. This is good. Who else is in this war? Just these three. Oh, it's just these three. Why don't I just siege this down? And then all three of them will just fall. Because they'll be treated as 100%. That's a good idea. I can also just go and take out this 14k as long as they don't... Okay, they're starting to run away. Rather deter this guy. I'll hold on to admin power, the paper mana for just a moment. Purely because... Okay, I can't annex my Great Retribe, even if I don't take money. So I'm going to take the province. They can continue to move. It's fine. What about Powatomi? Can I take the province and... No, I won't be able to take the province and annex my Great Retribe. So once again, if I can just wait for Saginaw, I could make myself be able to full annex Powatomi for no consequence. How far off is that? 927. 927, you say? Well, they're not... They haven't unconditionally surrendered yet, so I'm going to zone them off and wait for this to finish so that they don't move and so I can take the province myself. Good. I'm going to have a quick check of the cultures. So, that's as cheap as it can get. That's got both culture assimilation and culture adjacent. It's looking very good. That one didn't have it. What's also nice about culture conversions is that you don't actually have to, you can cancel the conversion at any point and you get 100% of your points back. So you can use it essentially as like a Diplo, you can use it as like a bird mana bank, which is rather cool. So yeah, this is going to just be waiting on the frontiers to finish. 156. I'd rather lose army tradition and gain loyalty, I think. Or I just lose heart? Nah, let's gain the loyalty. So my current expansion is 25. I'd need one more dip tech to make it 35. So in that case, I need to wait another year and a bit. That's annoying. 970. Oh well. Again, this is just to prevent any units moving in. Saginaw is finished. How? Anyway, Empire. 1,140 gov capacity. Indiana's finished, which means I can also take this. And now I can... I'll just do it in the one, because I don't mind about the whole not taking the extra ducats from individual piecings. I think this 1k is just going to sit here forever, so I'm just going to get rid of it. Why is Denmark not doing anything here? They should have they should have completed the mission for getting a colonist for 50 years. Or is everybody starting to settle Africa this time? No, they're not. The bridge is gone. The gap is gone, I should say. So now, I could go and humiliate Denmark, who also have a union over the Palatinate. Wow, good for you. Rival Castile, rival England. Who would help me against England? Burgundy. Distance between borders 179. Yeah, so every single war I take, I need to bear in mind I won't have any allies for a long time. So it's almost exclusively going to be individual war, i.e. one-on-one, i.e. one on however many allies the person has. You know what, let's make an extra state. Like this one, Eastern Maine. Let's make 2 extra states, like both Maine and Eastern Maine. Good. There we go, there's the Powhatan separatists. They finally realised that they can move. So I'm going to try and catch them. Perfect. If I stay here, I catch them when I'm on the defence. Which is very nice. There's a missionary here, so I can't actually do that. You'll also notice I'll be able to concentrate development in almost every single state because of my capital being so, well, at the moment it's a capital, but you know, let's give it some time. I have a lot of years to pillage capitals. I don't even want like show strength. I want pillage capitals and humiliates. Really? So Hassanai is my next target. So again, this was a little sketchy, this area. I think I'll take Texas, Coastal Prairie. Why do I get the feeling that the state of Tamaulipas is the bottom bit of Texas? Which would mean I'd take Coahuila, Chihuahua, but Chihuahua's Mexican, right? So, what? I should just take Coastal Prairie, Texas, Pecos, and make that the border? Such a difficult decision around here. I think Coastal Prairie, Texas, Texas Plains, and Pecos. And then the border goes here, through Arizona, and then through. I'll take Baja California, but I'll ignore Sonora. I think. I might take Sonora, but for certain, I just want, in terms of this, Texas and Coastal Prairie. So I will be fighting Castile for some of these. I think that's the decision I'll currently come to. I like that solution. If I'm honest, I still don't understand why I've lost the clergy. I still think there was some weird thing about restarting the game and forming the USA. It's fine. It's sincerely and genuinely fine. I've already got I think I outlined roughly what my plan was. So I can cope with not really having much from the estates. Because it's not an essential part of the game plan. So, plutocratic and economic will give me national tax in the Libra Republican tradition, which is going to be very handy because I'm going to swap that with this, so I get the extra RT, and then when I get the free admin policy +1 from one of the reforms I'm going to take, I can then put something back in. Lipan, down here, which I don't want anyway, and Wichiena, which is outside of my current coring availability. So let's do this. They don't like me, so they won't give me access, which is acceptable. Why don't I just take this province and Anasilo, rather than try and get up to a province that won't really give me access? Or rather that I won't get access to? Makes far more sense. Okay, my frontiers are now more speedy. I'm losing money because it's automatically changed my maintenance. Again, there's a missionary there. Go ask for contribution again and levy church tax. I'm also going to spend some money now on getting that. I'm just going to root out corruption, something wicked like that. Because I'll also grab forgive usury when I have the points. I'm actually going to use the money. I know I just did the thing, but I'm just going to upgrade the White House. You know what, I said before about how I don't like going below 50. I'm still not below 50, so I'm still gaining reform progress. This is fine. May look silly reducing the gov cap of provinces when I'm not even using a third of it. I'm actually using a half of it now, so I'm not using a third. I'm using more than that. I'll very quickly catch it up, so I will need, or rather I'll be thankful for doing this later, when I have all of my provinces covered. I can make states lots more. Lots more. Don't underestimate the moreness. Why am I taking this? This needs to go here, right? And then the mercs can go deal with these guys. Currently at 500 manpower a month, which is the indication that really I should be starting to make more work on standing armies as opposed to mercenary armies. Why are Okinawa get hit? Are they got? They're giving out. They're probably just giving out Condicherry or something. I have no other reason to be here than that. I want the missionary to finish, so I'm going to go de-siege Grand Rapids first. Ansilo's down. Can I now get to Wichiena? Not quickly. But Hassanai is not a 100%. There you go. It's over. So I actually won't be able to annex them all entirely anyway. So it's not a problem having to not siege down that, because also I'll take Owiniganes lands, which is entirely in the states that I was in the areas I was going to take. I said I was going to do this, and this was going to be my border. So as long as I keep in this, which that just is, I think. Was that the area, or was that outside the area? No. Lino Estacado was part of what I was taking, so that's just in Timberlake. I'm going to start the claim now, actually. Okay, good. Grand Rapids has been converted, so I can now put my status little dude in there to help make it a core. I really want to get this done. This is sticking out like a sore thumb right now to my otherwise fairly neat looking borders. Oh, I need to double check the... So I've got a lot of provinces that I can add. Again, every single province will have a seat in Congress. Every single one of them. And as such, they deserve it. So, how do I look? There's a couple of provinces here. You can only put Congress in seats that are your states. So I'm just pressing my hotkeys to get me between Parliament seats and states real quick, so I can see what comparisons I can make to get the right seats. It looks silly, but trust me, it's better for my headspace. So there we go. That's good. I now have everything in a... And I have everything in a state as a seat in Parliament. So it puts my current Parliament seats at 39. I can't wait to see the end result. Province of that is done. I can now do this as well. Little Egypt. Heh. Okay. Sure. My mercs can continue to DC to this. So Nilco have no force, so they will get annexed. Looking fairly good. My income looks low, partly because it is, but also partly because, as I mentioned before, I'm not going to get any manufactories until I've completed economic. Once I've completed economic, my income's going to skyrocket. Like, it's going to shoot through some roofs. How's my little moose friend going? Indigenous and infrastructure ideas. Like it? I'd like to hope that all of the natives take indigenous. But, you know, only the smart ones do. Like this moose guy. More culture conversions. Which is great. Everyone's becoming American. Oops, I didn't want to press that button, I want to press this one. Good. See? Look at that. So much nicer. And I'll just be periodically watching cultures. What? Converting cultures when I can. It's actually easier to do it in the 18th century because you get 10% or 15% culture conversion cost from Enlightenment. 25? Sheesh. Anyway, hopefully I'll be done with culture conversions by then anyway, so I don't need it. But it's nice. It's there. So what would I want my deal to look like with these guys? Something like that? Minimum? So I can border okay on Owinge? Yeah. But I might take more than that. No, I don't need to take more than that because I can just fill this in. Okay, so that's my current ambition. Looks good. Let's use the transfer subject thing, but I'm not actually going to transfer any subjects. I just don't need to get any more abilities from the age. I've done what I needed. I should be wanting peace soon. However, I do want to wait till I can immediately claim a province in Owinge, so I can just attack them without coalition forming. Which I know sounds silly, but, you know, reduce the... Wow, I've been in Rome for 17,000 days. Let's remove it for now. For the purpose of being able to instantly attack when I want. Inflation reductions, very nice. I haven't got any gold yet, but I will have a couple gold provinces, I think. For instance, these ones here are all gold, and they're all in my upcoming lands. Plus there's capacity to have gold in colonial Mexico, which I'll have a few provinces in, as shown through the map that I was going to take things on earlier. Or I've shown on the area map mode that I was on. Lipan will not be part of what I can take. Castile will form colonial Mexico. I will take the provinces I want, and then help grant them independence. Because they'll be stronger than the natives around here, so that nobody will attack them and they'll just get big. I might wait for Spain to feed them a little more, just so I have 0 problems. Okay, they're just running away. Let's actually get the free company on this. These guys stay here, because I'm about to peace out and immediately go to war again. So, peace. Claim. Call what I can. I can do some of this. Looking real good. Then, how much of this did I say I wanted to take? So I need to be able to get to Costa Prairie. Pecos was the state that I said was my borderline, right? I said I'm not taking Pecos. And that's part of the Texas plan, so I can take that. But yeah, that's my borders. I have to wait until it tells me that I can... There you go, you have to wait like a week or something once you've made a claim. Then... straight into Owinige. Gia and Zuni. Wonderful. Also with like Arapaho and a few other people, but... for now that's fine. I'll also have to do this again. That's a big US. I still can't get this though. I'll be so annoyed if someone lands a colonist in say the next day or two. Because this is nearly done. It's so very close. Up to Pawnee. I'm going to leave Arapaho and Pawnee for now. They'll just be free or something. Berkshire's for production. A git, and that's money. And now England wants to rival me. That's fine. That sounds about right. That sounds historically appropriate. yeah, really the biggest bane of the English was the French. Spaniards being a close second. I'd say close second, but let's not forget about the 100 Years' War, which for those who don't know was actually 116 years. I don't get why. So the 30 Years' War, which involved the independence of the Netherlands and the creation of Westphalia. Why that actually was called the 30 Years' War, and it was 30 years, but the 100 Years' War was 116. I guess it just sounds cooler. It's better than calling it the 116 Years' War. Realistically, though, the 100 Years' War is quite interesting because it's a French victory. No, it's considered an English victory, but French took lands. It's a weird one. But history's like that. It's not like EU4 where peace deals can be a win but only take things. You have things given and taken within peace deals in real life. Again, it was considered a victory, but it wasn't really a victory anyway, because it was more of a what you could describe as being a draw, even though the term is technically wrong. Alas, that's another topic of conversation for another day. More unprofitable workshops. Looking real nice. So Zir and Zuni, which are here, Pawnee and Arapaho, and Maliscaro. So I wonder why these guys are attacking each other. Zuni Apache border feud. What? Because as coastal, it's considered a border feud for them. I thought for the purpose of the border feud casus, it had to be bordering. Until the death of my current leader, military tech costs increase. Well, what happens if you swap him out? Exactly, it removes the malice. He is removed as the leader and therefore counts as his death, even though it's not really a death, it's more of just a replacement. But, you know, it's just an interesting feature within the game. I have missionaries in the 2 provinces I need to call. Okay, fine. Don't like Arapaho going around doing what they want. I want to just teach them a lesson. What are they? Oh! I saw Calusa, both of them. Lets me do this. Mine now. Get out of my United States, dummy. Oman River. Which, if I complete either expert or expansion, gives me colonial set the chance and global settler increase. That is not worth it for what I'm doing. It's not a bad mission, but I will not be using it. I'm not going to fill out the entire of expert or expansion for a couple extra people. Very much not worth my time. I like Castilian Honduras though. 1, 2. So let's not finish it. When this one finishes, that should be a... Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll be colonial Mexico. Oh, because I'm in the Americas. When I fight when I fight Castile in Mexico, Castile won't be called in. So I'm going to have to be kind of sneaky about how I do this. You also can't... Oh, I can build spy network because they're considered independent. So colonial nations you can fabricate claims on. Personal unions and vassals you have to go to the overlord. That's how the game says. Well, OK Winga seem to be getting big for their britches, so I'm going to come down and fight them. I'm actually going to take the excess points, because I mean, that's a 666 now. That can stay around for a while. Pawnees down. Just going to take money. I don't think they can do that much damage, so I'm going to not be able to barrage because my artillery lost some in attrition since money is always good. Thank you very much. How close am I to completing the White House? It's not in there. It's in Maryland, isn't it? November 26. So 4 more years before you take into account any... Okay, I'm getting 3 cannons a month. Perfect. So in 30 months, i.e. 3 years, I can take Arapaho out of my war. I'm currently losing war score because I don't have the casus of taking this province right now. Really what I can do is this. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll just take everything possible, because apparently Apache has that one. I'd rather they didn't though. Then I'll block them from being able to take anything else, and I'll take my war goal. You're going to split siege me, I'm going to split siege you. Come on, finish the siege on Arapaho. I want them out of my war so I can just go de-siege that. Also, because as an OCD thing, even if my stacks aren't correct, I don't like to have my initial stacks split, so it feels wrong. Let's reclaim relations with the Pope. Hungary's looking a bit ill. But the main target of the war is Ottomans. So they're going to peace out Hungary to take some land, and then take out the rest for Muscovy. Burgundy's looking good. Don't really care about Europe. Until I go there to claim my development, which is rightfully mine. After this war is when I will end the video, I think. Okay, Ojimwe gains a core on Detroit. Nah, I'll just let it have autonomy. I know it's because of the Rebels Defect event, which is where if you're a war enemy has a province of your religion, and you siege down that religion, you can gain a core. AI will always take the option to allow you to gain a core on them, I believe. But of course, as a player, you can choose whatever option you want. So that's Arapaho out, which is good. I really need Apache to stop sieging. Oh yeah, it's the Zuni-Apache border feud, but Zuni's conquered everything pretty much, so that should be fine. I don't have the ability to come around to here because that's way too much of a range. So I'm going to go through to this side by just sending out my Manifest Destiny, as opposed to actually going around, obviously, because I'm not going to be getting Explore or expansion, so I can't really do that. I want to maintain relations with the Pope, and I want La Bahia, because, as mentioned, I'm going to be taking Coastal Prairie and Texas. That's my border there. Until something makes me change my mind to want to take more of this, but I feel like that's excessive, on top of incorrect historically. Even though I'm not necessarily going for historical stuff, I've already said this is more fun, and just to make some fun borders. So they've sieged out now, so that means that this province is available for the taking. So now, what kind of peace deal can I take here? Just a reminder, I'm taking Llano Estacado, and this is part of Llano Estacado. So I can take that. I want to take their capital, so that I can attack and take these people next time, because I will take New Mexico. This is kind of the hard line, including Apachurina and Arizona. So yeah, I want to be able to take all of Zuni and Gia next time. And that allows me to come over here and just manifest Destiny myself, so that's good. I like that. And I can take that peace deal. Very good. I'll remove all exhaustion, core it all, and I think that's where I'll end the video for now. So, peace.